Welcome to How Your AI Agent Works, a plain English guide for business people who want to command OpenClaw like a pro. Let's start with the simplest possible explanation. OpenClaw is like hiring an incredibly capable assistant who never sleeps, never gets sick, and works at the speed of a computer. You talk to it through the messaging apps you already use, Telegram, WhatsApp, Discord, and it actually goes out and does the work. Unlike ChatGPT, which forgets you the moment the chat ends, OpenClaw remembers you. It knows your name, your business, your preferences, your history, and it runs on your own hardware. Your data never goes to a third party. The key mental model: you are the CEO. OpenClaw is your chief of staff. You set the direction, it handles the execution. Now let's talk about how it actually works. What happens the moment you hit send? Every message triggers what's called the agent loop. Step 1, you send a message and the agent wakes up. Step 2, it assembles context. It reads who you are from your profile file, what its personality should be from its soul file, what's been happening recently from its daily notes, and what tools are available. This is why the agent feels personal. It doesn't guess who you are. It knows because it read the file. Step 3, it thinks. It plans which tools to use and in what order. If you ask it to research and publish an article, it plans. Search the web, gather sources, write the article, generate audio narration, publish the HTML, create the video. It figures out the sequence before taking any action. Step 4, it acts. It searches, writes, calls APIs, uploads files, and may even spawn subagents, smaller background workers handling pieces of the job in parallel. Step 5, it replies and remembers. It sends you a text message and a voice message, then writes notes about what happened so future sessions have context. Think of it like a restaurant kitchen. You place an order. The chef checks the pantry, decides the recipe, cooks each dish in sequence, and serves the meal. The better you describe what you want, the better the kitchen performs. Let's talk about memory, how OpenClaw remembers you across sessions. There are 4 types of memory, like 4 drawers in a filing cabinet. The first drawer is called soul.md, the agent's personality file. This defines who the agent is, its tone, its values, how it communicates. Instructions like reply with voice and text every time, or be concise and skip the filler, live here. You can ask the agent to update it at any time. The second drawer is user.md, your profile. This is what the agent knows about you: your name, time zone, job, preferences, ongoing projects. The more detailed this file is, the more personalized every response becomes. Just tell the agent, remember that I prefer bullet points over long paragraphs, and it updates the file. The third drawer is memory.md, long-term curated knowledge. Think of it like a smart CRM for your relationship with the agent. Important decisions, context about ongoing projects, lessons learned. The agent updates this automatically when significant things happen. The fourth drawer is daily notes, 1 file per day, like a continuously updated day planner. The agent reads today's and yesterday's notes at the start of every session. You can ask, what did we work on yesterday? And it reads the file and tells you. The practical implication: invest time early in populating these files. Tell the agent about yourself, your business, your preferences. The return compounds every day. Now let's talk about skills, the agent's app store. Skills are like apps you install on a smartphone. Each one gives the agent a specific, packaged capability. The research skill knows how to search sources, write an article, generate audio narration, upload to your website, and create a video. The scout skill knows how to monitor news sources across the web, X, LinkedIn, and archive. The harvest skill pulls your social media bookmarks and summarizes them. You don't need to know how skills work under the hood. You just ask for what you want in plain English, research and publish an article on X, and the agent figures out which skill to use and runs it automatically. Skills can also be created from scratch, specifically for your business. Need a skill that monitors competitor pricing? Checks Shopify sales every morning? These are buildable as custom skills. OpenClaw connects to the messaging apps you already use: Telegram, Discord, WhatsApp, Slack, Signal. You message it just like texting a friend: text, voice notes, images, links, and it replies with both text and voice. The communication is also bidirectional. Your agent can proactively reach out to you when something matters, like an urgent email, an upcoming calendar event, or a completed task. Let's talk about cron jobs, how to schedule your agent to work without you. A cron job is an instruction that runs automatically at a specific time, with no human needed to trigger it. Think of it like a calendar reminder, except the reminder actually does the work for you. Real examples: every morning at 8 a.m., fetch top AI news, write a summary, post it to the feed. Every Friday at 5 p.m., generate a weekly digest of everything published and send it on Telegram. Every hour, check if monitored competitors posted anything new. One shot, remind me in 2 hours to follow up with Jerome about the quote. To set one up, just tell the agent in plain English. Every morning at 9 a.m., check my email for urgent messages. The agent parses your request, writes the configuration, and activates it automatically. One well-designed cron job can save you 30 minutes a day. That's over 180 hours a year from just one recurring task. And most power users have 5 to 10 active cron jobs. Next, the heartbeat, your agent's pulse check. Every 30 minutes, the agent does a quiet check-in even when you haven't messaged it. It reads a checklist of things to monitor. If everything is fine, it stays completely quiet, you never even know it ran. If something needs your attention, it reaches out proactively. What might be on that checklist? Any urgent unread emails? Any calendar events in the next 2 hours? Did the daily video pipeline run successfully? Any new mentions of my company on X? The key design principle: your agent only interrupts you when something actually matters. It reads the checklist, finds nothing important, and goes back to sleep, quietly doing its job without cluttering your notifications. Customize it by simply telling the agent, add a heartbeat check for any mentions of my company on X, or remove the weather check, I don't need that. Now let's talk about the workspace, your agent's filing cabinet. Everything the agent produces or stores lives in a folder on your computer called the workspace. Soul, MD user, MD memory, MD daily notes, skill files, tools, all of it. And here's the most important part: everything is stored as plain text files, not locked in some proprietary database, not behind a subscription. Regular text files you can open, read, search, and back up however you like. The workspace is version controlled with Git, the same technology software engineers use to track every change to their code. If the agent ever makes a mistake, you can roll back. Nothing is ever permanently lost. And your data never leaves your machine. No third-party cloud sync, no company reading your notes, no subscription to cancel. Your files are on your computer. Full stop. Now for the most important section, the language guide. Here are the commands that cover 80% of daily use. For getting tasks done, research and publish a post on a topic, triggers the full research pipeline. Article, audio, video. Add this to the feed with a URL, curates a link into your content feed. Check what's new in a topic today, scouts sources, and returns a summary. For memory, remember that a fact writes to your memory files. What did we work on this week? Reads the daily notes and summarizes. Update my profile, I now prefer something, updates your profile file. For scheduling, remind me in some amount of time to do something, sets a one-shot cron. Every day and time, do something, sets a recurring automation. What cron jobs are running lists all active schedules. For status, what's in your queue shows in progress tasks and subagents. What did you ship today summarizes completed work. For behavior, be more concise in your replies. Always send me a voice message and a text. Add something to your heartbeat checks. Finally, 5 things that will make you better at commanding your agent. 1. Be specific. Research AI inference is okay. Research local AI inference on RTX 3090 GPUs for small businesses and publish a 5-minute video is much better. 2. Give context. The agent doesn't know what you don't tell it. Add this to the feed for our local AI audience is better than just add this to the feed. 3. Ask for status. When you request a big task, subagents run in the background. If something seems slow, ask what are you working on right now. Don't assume silence means nothing is happening. 4. Trust the pipeline. A full research article plus video takes 20 to 30 minutes. Send the command, go do something productive, come back to a finished result. Trust the pipeline. 5. Update memory proactively. Remember that my YouTube channel focuses on practical AI tools for non-technical business owners. Each statement like this changes how the agent responds to everything going forward, automatically, forever. An OpenClaw agent is a force multiplier. It doesn't replace your judgment or creativity, those remain uniquely yours. What it does is handle all the mechanical, time-consuming work that surrounds good ideas, so you can focus on the parts only you can do, deciding what matters, building relationships, making strategic calls. The clearer you get at articulating what you want, the more leverage you get. Read the full guide at ThinkSmart.Life/research/posts/OpenClaw Beginner's Guide Commerce. Thanks for listening.